Hi, I'm RYN DEL PAPA. Nice to meet you all. And I believe art can heal you, us, and the planet. But my journey didn't start off with that belief. It started with survival. And today I will share how I use art to heal, shifting from victim to visionary, and overcoming complex childhood trauma, food insecurity, and voices that told me I would be nothing. So I dared to defy that narrative, and that narrative shifted. That dare changed the trajectory of my life, in which curiosity became my compass, creativity became my medicine. I researched food access and community health in South Africa, building technology applications in the social determinants of health space, and discovering a field I had no idea existed, neuroarts. Neuroarts is the study of art and aesthetic experiences and how it changes your body, your brain, and your behavior, and how that research gave me evidence to describe how I'd been living and healing. Because when you create, you rewire your brain. And then something clicked. I wondered how this could be used for others beyond myself and communities and the planet at large. And so a decade across global health, education, technology, I wanted to expand this work, and yet I was challenged because people wanted me to fit into one box, and yet the wicked problems of the world don't fit into a box. I bet you don't either, so why should I? And so I challenged myself to grow beyond that. Studying, learning in China, bringing this work back home, and in 2023 I did, even after being let go, and I started a new journey of entrepreneurship. And that journey meant founding Art Comments, an AI-empowered, climate-conscious brain health company. And in April 2025, we launched our first pilot program right here, 3rd and 5th Ward, called Art for Climate Resilience, bringing climate resilience to community and the communities most impacted by climate change. Because the research and lived experiences showed me that climate change impacts your brain health. Climate crisis is a mental health crisis, and the people and individuals most at risk don't have the resources, access, or knowledge to do their advocacy work, their needs. And so, what if creativity could bridge both gaps? In our first workshop, right in the Dupree room in the historic third ward, I asked community members, what do you want to create together? And with craft papers thrown across the tables, they drew. Kids playing, green spaces, vertical farms. It was an invitation to create, and something shifted. 7 months, 5 workshops, 95 participants, 2 university partnerships, and there was a shift in individuals, in the community. It was an expansion in areas that created a zine, which you'll see at the front desk. An invitation to see our climate, our future, our power, and how when we create together, we can rewire our collective health. And what you're seeing right now are some of the individual and community artworks, expanding from the intergenerational capacity of this work, where people came together to map those greater futures, the community voices that are integrated into the zine that just launched today at the Orange Show. And what's amazing about seeing this is it became evidence of proactive leadership in community. And this is based on evidence from neuroarts and research from Drexel University that shows when 45 minutes, 39 everyday people, probably the same amount of people here, if you were to create for 45 minutes, you're decreasing your cortisol level by 75%. And so to the creatives who've all just spoken, your creativity is medicine. We get to see how you imagine the future differently. It's sense-making, it's meaning-making, it's hope, and it's healing. So the question I'm asking myself and others is, how can we create together? How can we make this bold, ambitious, evidence-based research and work expand? So that's why I started Art Comments, building an ecosystem where creativity can heal people and planet. The audacious goal is to impact 1 billion people. And while it is ambitious, it's necessary. Just look outside. So if you'd like to connect with me, I'm RYN DEL PAPA. You can scan this QR. and let's bring climate resilience to our community. Thank you.